Everything is Double Fine and a little bit of Capy here over at Double Fine and Capy. And I'm here with Patrick, here with Double Fine showing off Dropchord for the first time to the public. Now, what was Dropchord all about? Because when it was first unveiled, it was only a few screenshots. It looked very mysterious. So
that's really true. Yeah, Dropchord came about very quickly. We had Drew Skillman and I were working on Connect Party, and near the end of the game, we were trying to come up with new prototype ideas for what we wanted to work on next, and we had some kind of in our back pocket. And the Leap guys are actually near our offices in San Francisco. So we met up with them. They were super cool. They gave us some of their dev kits, and we ported this game to it. They really liked it, and so this is a really quick demo. Like, you've never heard of the game because it's only been around for about 6 weeks. You know, we put it together super fast, and it's going to be a launch title for when the Leap actually launches in the middle of May.
Yeah, so for people out there who don't know what the Leap actually is, what is the Leap motion controller?
Yeah, so the I do not work for Leap.
Disclaimer.
No. But it's awesome. It's a really cool device. It's a pair of cameras in this tiny device that is meant to sit next to like your keyboard and your mouse and provide natural input for your PC or your Mac. It's incredibly precise, and for developers like us, the SDK, like the software development kit, is really easy to use. It's just a great piece of hardware. And you can pre-order them in Best Buy right now. I think they're $80, and they should be out the middle of May.
This is Double Fine's first music game, as far as I'm aware. How different is developing a game like this as opposed to, say, Brutal Legend or any other of the smaller developer titles?
Yeah, you know, in terms of the music, like, our audio director, Brian Min, is a super talented dude. And so, for me, all I really have to do is give him full control and then provide him with whatever he needs, and it comes out looking good. And because I'm the project lead, I get to take all the credit, right? No, the audio contractors we're getting are super talented, and working on an audio game, I don't know, it's just a nice departure from, like, Connect Party and Happy Action Theater, which I did previously. It's just a fun, like, fresh new title to work on.
Fun and fresh.
Fun and fresh, yes.
Now, it's obviously a single-player game, and can't really play with multiplayer, but I guess you could if you had 2 figures out, but...
That's true, that's a good point. Well, I haven't tried that yet. We should try that after this.
But is there, like, any, like, how is the leaderboard system going to be working on it? Do you have any plans for, like, online elements to it?
For the Leap version, initially, it's just going to be a single-player experience. It's just going to be local leaderboards. Depending on the success of the game, you know, we can put in global leaderboards or whatever. There's no concept right now of multiplayer, though.
Okay. Now, as you mentioned before, that the music, is there going to be like a soundtrack release this game? And is there going to be any ideas, plans, like allowing people to inject their own MP3s or songs into the game to have it work out?
You know, we've talked about that idea a lot. That seems to be like a popular theme, something that people really want. But we tie the visuals so tightly to the music that it may just be a large technical hurdle that we don't have, you know, time or whatever to do. So in the initial release, it won't support that. I'm not going to say that we wouldn't do it later if we, you know, like had the time or whatever, but initially it won't. As far as soundtrack, that's one of the things that Double Fine really loves to do, you know, especially when we get great music from our contractors. I don't know if it's been announced or like a date for it, you know, yeah.
So when also, since the game is only like 6 weeks old, I take it it's a bit of a ways before it finally gets to completion, or do you have like any ideas as to when maybe it could come out?
We're about halfway through. The Leap is going to launch the middle of May, and Airspace is their digital store that will be available when the Leap launches, and will be a launch title on that. So yeah, we've only got about 5 more weeks, so we're pretty much going to like double the size of the game, add a bunch of new features from the PAX demo, and that should be good.
All right, yeah. Wait for it and get the Leap motion controller, because this game was pretty snazzy and it's got a bitchin' soundtrack.